I'm Anil Kumar, and here's solution of question number 3 for our quiz on absolute maximum and minimum. Determine absolute maximum and minimum of the function f of x equals to x cubed minus 12x plus 2, where x is between plus and minus 5. So first thing we should check, this is a continuous function, so that is fine. So it is continuous. That means we can apply our strategy or algorithm for absolute maximum. So what we need to find is derivative f dash x for the function where it is 0 or it does not exist, right? So that gives us critical numbers. We need to find critical numbers now. So let us find critical numbers. So f dash x is equals to 3x square minus 12. Now that is 0. F dash x is equal to 0 means 3x square minus 12 is equals to 0. So you can solve this. You get 12 over 3 equals to x square. This is 4, of course, and x is equals to square root of 4 with plus and minus. So we get plus and minus 2 as the value of x, right? So we get two critical points, and these are at x equals to plus and minus 2. Now what we need to do? Third step is we need to compare the values. Compare the values of the function at minus 5, at plus 5, at these 2 points which are within our domains, right? So f of plus 2 and f of minus 2. So find all these values. And then you can write down which is the maximum, which is the minimum, right? Absolute maximum, minimum value, right? So for minus 5, let us substitute minus 5 here and calculate. So we have minus 5 cubed minus 12 times minus 5 plus 2, right? So use calculator to calculate these values. So within brackets, within brackets we have minus 5 cubed. So minus and minus becomes plus. So I'll write plus 60, 12 times 5 plus 2 equals to. So it is minus 63. Minus 63 is the first value, right? For the second one, we have 5 cubed minus 12 times 5 plus 2, right? So it is 5 cubed minus 60 plus 2 equals to 67. So that is 67, and this was 67, sorry, 67. For 2, we'll substitute 2 here, so we have 2 cubed minus 12 times 2 plus 2. So 2 cubed is 8, 8 minus 24 plus 2 equals to minus 14. So that gives us minus 14. Now we'll plug in minus 2. So minus 2 cubed minus 12 times minus 2 plus 2, right? So minus 2 cubed is minus 8. We'll write, okay, so minus 8. And then we have plus 24. And then plus 2. And that gives us 18, right? So 18. So let's compare these values. We have the values as minus 63, 67, minus 14 and 18. So clearly the maximum value here is, out of these values, maximum is 67, which is at f5. So f5 is 67, which is maximum, and for the minimum value we have minus 63 as the lowest value. So minus 63 is at minus 5. So you could write this as minus 5. We have minus 63 as the lowest value, right? So that is how we get our answer for the given question. I hope that helps. The points in between actually will give you local maximum and minimum. So those 2 points are the turning points in between, which will give you local maximum and minimum, right? So minus 14 and 2 will be a local maximum and minimum. So if you sketch this graph, it will be kind of like this, right? It will be kind of like this, right? So these two values are at -5 and these ones are at -2 and +2, right? That is how you should get your graph. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.